Hello everybody, this is Maria Stevenson again, and today I want to talk about the secret language of emotions because I have noticed that in a lot of the groups, spiritual groups, and the way we've been taught too is that negative and there's negative emotions and there's positive emotions, and the reality is that there is no bad such thing as a bad emotion. And I have even experienced it myself in some of the groups. It's almost like if you they won't teach you to embrace your negative um, or quote unquote negative emotions, and you kind of feel a little bit like rejected or isolated or alienated if you're not feeling happy all the time. So I think it's important because somebody who's happy all the time, no matter what, actually will get a diagnosis of a psychopath. You need to have, there is a reason. There's nothing bad. Everything is perfect and everything has a reason to be, including our emotions. Yeah. So if we don't know what they're for and how to use them, then that's when we get like when I'm feeling sad, so I don't know what that's for, so I'm just gonna eat a whole pizza myself, or I'm just feeling bored, so I'll just go to a bar and drink. um, but if we know exactly what each emotion is trying to tell us, what is the purpose of each emotion, then we can use them correctly, and then they become our friends, and we take away that dualistic approach of labeling anything as good or bad. So I have here my little cheat sheet, and we're going to start. So, for example, fear. I'm going to tell you the feeling, and then I'm going to tell you the cause, and then I'm going to tell you what you should do about it. So that we don't do the wrong things, like going to a bar and drink, or eating a whole pizza, or getting that ice cream in the middle of the night and eat it. Okay, so we can handle them the way they're meant to be. So the first feeling I'm going to talk is fear. And the cause of fear is when we think that something bad is going to happen, or something is not right, that something is wrong. And so what should you do? The appropriate way to respond to this is um, either to avoid or to get prepared for something, or to get ready. Okay, so when you feel fear, then why am I afraid? Is because I'm thinking that something wrong is going to happen, or something is not right. And what I need to do is I need to either prepare. What do I need to prepare for? Um, I have to get ready, or I need to avoid a situation. So um, once again, there's a reason for fear. There's a good reason, and thinking that fear, any bad emotion, is bad or wrong, or we should avoid it at all costs, is not really healthy, and it's not really real. It's not realistic. So now anger. We feel angry when something is we perceive something as not being fair. When something is not, yeah, it's not fair. So what do we need to do is either um, do it right or to forgive. That will be the appropriate reason for being angry, is because it's telling you need to forgive something, or you need to make something right. Now, guilt. Guilt is telling you that what I did was not fair. That I did something that was not fair. That's what guilt is telling you. So, what's the appropriate response, or what should you do? Is same thing as with anger, is do what is right and to forgive. So now the difference between um, anger and guilt is that anger is towards others and guilt is towards oneself. So For anger, we need to forgive others, and for guilt, we need to forgive ourselves. That's the difference between the two. Now, um, frustration means that whatever we're doing is not working. And then, so what should we do is we should try a different way. Okay. Without frustration, if we were always happy, la la la, then we'll keep doing what's not working. So that's when frustration can be our friend. We can stop and think, oh, I'm feeling frustrated. So there's something that's not working here, and maybe I should try something else. And opens our mind for more possibilities. What are the infinite possibilities? Okay. And then depression. Um, Depression comes when we feel that what I'm doing is useless, um, or that my strategy is ineffective. There's, yeah, there is no, you don't see any productive effects in um, your strategy. So, what we need to do when we are depressed is uh, you need to rest until you find a solution that will work, and you'll have to risk the possibility of getting frustrated. Okay, so basically, like I said, those are like just five of these emotions, and once again, we have to be very careful not to make people wrong for their emotions. They are here for a reason. There is nothing good or bad. Everything is perfect, and everything, if it's used correctly, then it's always helpful for our spiritual evolution as well. So I hope this helps. Once again, I know a lot of people feel a little alienated in some spiritual groups. It's almost like they say like, "Oh, I used to feel sad, but now it doesn't take. I don't stay there that long." So it's almost like there's this like you have to get rid of that. You have to get rid of your emotions, and no, what you need to do is you need to learn their secret language, and how to then use that. What are they trying to tell me, and what's the appropriate way to react instead of just trying to avoid them. That's just not realistic. So I hope you like this. Leave me a comment and share this if you think it will help someone else. And see you in the next video.